I think we are live. You just clicked go live. I believe you literally pressed go live. I believe if I check Twitch right now. Hello everyone, and welcome to Started Adventure. I think that only they can hear me. I'll double check that. That's precisely correct. Oh, I'll listen in on us. How's it loading on stream?
Has your laptop in?
Yeah, on stream.
It says you're starting soon.
Okay, now can you hear me?
So
you're live.
you tell me people are watching this?
I mean, honestly, who
I
knows?
think her voice should come through now.
Yeah, I think my voice should be good now.
Okay.
Hey, Adriana, how's it going? This is Adriana. She's my podcast partner.
Lagging a lot.
There's always a
Lagging?
delay.
Oh, delay? Oh, not
I
like.
heard myself like 5 seconds later because I had a whole
Yeah,
conversation.
that's pretty normal. Oh, I can hear my voice now. Beautiful. Okay, I'm ready. I have so many insects in my home, and I'm so sad. This is the squalor that I live in. This is the hell that I'm reduced to. You ready, James?
Yeah, I'm ready. Can you handle it, Adriana? I trust you to handle it.
Okay.
Can you handle it?
Alrighty. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Assorted Adventures live stream. My name is Sergio. I will be the DM for today, and this is James, who will be our fantastic PC. We alternate DM PC roles every single time here. Last time it was James, who did a wonderful one-shot. We've been gone for a while. School is hell. We run one-shot TTRPGs here, and we do it with no prep work and pure improvisation, except for today, which I prepared a little bit, which was literally me rolling a wheel 3 times ahead of time, 30 minutes ago. We use a random generator wheel, which is usually at the bottom left, and we roll that 3 times, and from that we create the world. Today, I pre-rolled it, and the hell that we have for you is ghosts, urban fantasy, and I can't look at it right now and I don't remember what it was, but it was something else wild. It was wild. Oh no, it's criminal. That's what it was. Nailed it. James is going to randomly generate his character right now because he didn't have time to do that. James, either pick me a sorcerer, a wizard, or a warlock, any of the 3, and randomly generate your character from that random level, etc. But let me set up the world for you while you're here, James.
Yeah.
This is literally Washington, D.C., except there is magic. Only humans. Not really any weird creatures, but there's the occasional normal animal that's gained the ability to speak, and, you know, some ability of intelligence along with that. Magic is relatively common. About 2/3 of people can cast some basic spell like prestidigitation, but the ability to cast anything of importance is incredibly rare. Mostly magic is used simply to ease everyday life. It's not like insane. Pretty realistic to probably, if we had magic, the lame shit we would use it for. You know, people live lives similar to ours. They hold down jobs, they have families, they live life. That is the very creative world that I've come up with.
Yeah, thank you. This is very, I feel like I've been transported to another realm of infinite possibilities.
Yep. Convenience. One of where magic is used for convenience, and that's it.
Did you have a level you wanted me to be, by the way?
No, I don't care.
That was
You
an
mean a
option, right?
sorcerer? Ooh, fun.
Wild Surge. Wild Magic Surge.
Oh, that's Wild Magic Sorcerer is my favorite thing in the Empire.
Actually, wait, that's not what I'm being crazy.
I hate you. What, you mean boring
That's probably
draconic bloodline sorcerer? Huh? Like a little fucking nerd? Just kidding. They're all great. Nothing matters.
What about level?
Whatever you want. Roll your D20 or your weird D2 system, and then
Roll my
D10.
character. I'm just gonna let this. I'm level 11.
Yeah. I literally
Wait.
didn't plan. That's all I planned. I was gonna I'm gonna make James a full kind of fun adventure. And I was like, I got other shit to do. I stopped after creating that world summary. So whatever your character will be deciding. I have one little thing I planned, but other than that, hey, it's all you, baby. All you.
Audio fix. One moment, please.
Alrighty.
Stand.
Good. I speaking of audio fix, my audio. I downloaded this fancy software to try to sound cool and stuff, and it immediately went wrong and it broke my audio. So now I'm with my lame normal audio, I guess. But it's cool and stuff. Fine. And it immediately. Oh, playing my stream on the other.
What?
Nothing. James, if you could keep an eye on chat, because I got nothing going. I can't see.
Yeah,
anything.
definitely. What's actually going on here? Like, you're not looking at chat, or in your brain you have nothing going on?
No, I mean, well, both. I can't really look at chat right now. I have a new setup. I got a new computer, guys. I'm poor now. I have no money. But, so I'm still getting used to all the little quirks. Having built some. I feel like a gamer now. I immediately almost broke my GPU.
Oh, we're here. Yes, Matt, I see you.
Hey, Matt. I cannot see you, but hello.
Bachelor dating show.
What was that? Oh my god, we should add The Bachelor to the list. I don't know what you were saying, what you're mumbling under your breath, but we should
Sorry.
but we should for sure add The Bachelor to our list of or like 200 plus list things we roll on.
Yeah.
Also,
Bachelor.
what? No, that's so good. Also, Total Drama Island would also.
Is Total? I thought we already had Total Drama Island. Is that not right?
We might have. That seems like something I would want to add.
All right, I have a character who seems way too bad, but maybe that's just how it is.
I mean, bad, like low level.
Like, my stats are so low, but that's fine.
Give me your AC and HP. Let me see how much I can.
AC 12. HP. Oh, I'm not wearing any armor. HP 68.
What the frick? Jesus Christ! Why is your armor so low? What level are you?
11.
Oh my god, you're fine. You're fine. Tell me a bit about your character. What you got going on? I told you the world and how lame it is and how mundane it is.
Yeah, Wait, what kind of jobs do people have? Clearly,
Literally,
I'm highly talented in magic, much more than the average person. But does that?
Yeah, true. So for people who are more, I've been watching House Moving Castle so in such great detail for another side project we got going on, and yeah, heard it here first, folks. Big side project. Now all I'm thinking is like, well, now that's spoilers.
What?
Never mind.
Oh, because you can't tell me.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
The truth about it.
So people that are incredibly gifted at magic are normally like forcibly state sanctioned, like, hey, whoop, and are taken away to do government work. Depending on if you think your character would have been pretty flashy and open about it, I'll let that inform it. Or if you think you'd have been more hidden, I'll leave that up to you. Or if you wanted to work for them, like, that's also.
Sounds like a caster to me. I think that is that like a steady stream. That's nice. I live in Washington D.C., right? I have to work for the government.
Your call.
Is that a steady stream? Like, is that a safe? Is it the way a government job is treated?
Depends
today?
on if you have to tell me what you think you would have done before I tell you.
What?
I like.
I would have if the government job. Okay, here. I'm Derek.
Derek.
I'm Derek Yu. I live a normal life. My goal is to be comfortable and to enjoy the finer moments, the quiet moments in life. I don't need some greater purpose or anything like that. You know, I'm not out here to change the world or something. I'm just one person. I'm just gonna, like, I try to be nice and do good, but I'm just out here to do my work, make myself a living, and enjoy a comfortable life, make some friends, just enjoy life.
That's so sweet. What kind of job do you have, do you think?
I think I would definitely go for a stable job. So, like, I was born with this magical talent. If that means I could secure, like, land myself a pretty decent stable job at the government doing something that's not too many, work hours. I'm not the type of person who's going to sacrifice life on the work-life balance.
So would you have shown the full extent of your power as a level 11 sorcerer, or would you have done like a more middling show of your powers to get like a more stable, simple job that you could stay at?
Yeah, I don't want to be, if my powers are so beyond what is normal, I don't want to be in that job for sure.
Okay. Cool. For sure, they didn't vibe with the music.
Oh, what? I'm loving it.
Oh, no, yeah, for sure. No. Yeah, so...
When you have a final tomorrow, asks Azert.
I do have a final tomorrow.
And Patrick Z.
Oh, love you both very much. Thanks for tuning in.
Is that why we're ending promptly at...
Yeah, that's why we're
10
ending.
p.m. CST.
Exactly, so I can not study. I'm gonna sleep. Sleep is more important. Yeah.
Podcasting is more important than both of them.
Sure. Yeah, so I'll let you pick what kind of government job that you might think there would be with like a lower level of magic, I guess, if it was what you would want to show off.
Yeah, I think I just like... Oh no, see, I don't want to fix problems because then they're always calling you in at weird hours. They're like, oh God.
Oh, you're really wanting a simple thing. I like that. Cool.
The pipes blew up. Please, we gotta get you down here to fix the infrastructure. Yeah, I don't want that because that's too demanding. Like if I'm at home with my girlfriend or whatever, or my boyfriend, and I'm just hanging out, I don't want to be getting those late night like, oh, we need you coming to the ER doc calls. So I think I do like infrastructure planning, like magical infrastructure planning. And like I maybe facilitate, I don't know what capacity we have of like magical designs and blueprints and things like that, but I think I want a highly like architectural job in terms of like I'm not the one doing I just like design stuff.
Yeah, you're probably designing these kind of machines. It's like more magical kind of mining maybe for the government. Like you go into other worlds like little spaces and you design machines that assist with that. So you're pretty like, I guess, clean cut. You're not doing all the dirty work, but you are designing those machines, the mechanisms to do that for, I don't know if your character would have even cared about what y'all are looking for. But yeah, feel free to roll if you want to look into that.
I think I at least know about it. Also, thank you, Matt. I appreciate you appreciating us. I guess I also kind of have a final tomorrow.
Kind of.
Like a final work done, not a final exam, but a final portfolio due.
This is de-stressing in a way for us. Important too.
Oh, true. No, this is self-care.
Yeah, this is. So selfish. Yeah. What's your morning look like? Do you have like a family that you live with? Do you have like roomies? What do you? I know nothing about Washington D.C., which I know you know a lot about. So let's see how this goes.
Oh yeah, let's see. I live in the city. All right, I live on like freaking, what are the streets called? There's the letters go one way and the numbers go the other way. So I think I live on like an apartment on the intersection of like D Street and like 21st Street or something. That's probably like a mile from the White House. I don't know. That could be all completely wrong. I don't know my city at all. There's lots of good bakeries though. So yeah, no, I think my morning is I wake up and I live in a, how old am I? I'm like 35. I have just recently gotten into a stable relationship with my boyfriend Calcifer. I don't know if that's a weird name to have because my name is Derek.
Have you also been watching Howl's Moving Castle?
Oh shit! I forgot that's you probably primed me. I didn't consciously do that, but yeah, for sure that must be.
That's the first only time I've ever heard that name. Yeah, great.
That's hilarious. No, I haven't. Oh, that's so funny. No, I had Ian, my friend Ian had a D&D character named Calcifer before, and that's what I was thinking of. But that's funny. No, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if people have weird names, but that's their name. So either that's weird or that's not.
People have normal weird
Derek
names.
And Calcifer, dynamic duo.
DC. Oh my god, you cracked the code.
DC.
Washington.
Whoa! Oh my god, I just got that. I read that like 3 times and I still didn't.
And see how sleep deprived he is.
Yeah, this is the finals week.
Are you and Calcifer living together?
No, so I've recently gotten into a more serious relationship, but I had been out of one for a long time. So I was just living in, like I imagine my job pays me pretty well. So I was living in like a 2-bedroom, but just all by myself apartment. Never mind. I was living in a 1-bedroom in downtown DC. I'm probably not that rich. In the mornings I get up and I go to the bakery, like at the bottom of my apartment. I grab a chocolate croissant, and then I head out to my job. And I have friends who I go drinking with in the evenings. I meet up with Calcifer, but I think in the morning I'm waking up alone in my apartment.
Cool. So you wake up another Monday morning. You had your weekend with your friends. It was a great time, and you're waking up in your really tiny, really cramped, near the Capitol apartment. It's incredibly cramped. Like literally, in one room is your bathroom, your kitchen, and your bed. That's your entire setup. And you wake up there with a good morning text from Calcifer, like finishing y'all's conversation from the night before, where y'all were talking about like Miss Lee and her bakery, how you're gonna go there in the morning. He's like, I hope you have a wonderful breakfast. Can't wait to see you tomorrow night.
Let's just send like thanks, kissy face emoji. I think I get a ping from an app that's like funny memes for your mornings, and then it's just like just another mundane Monday, and it's like a just very normie meme, and I
So wholesome.
like, I give it a little thumbs up.
So wholesome, so sweet. Yeah, you get out of your breakfast. It's like it was
Switched.
What? Sorry, what?
Our names are switched. Good catch, Matt.
No. Okay.
Switch them to Derek and Calcifer.
Oh yeah, I switched. Man, how did that happen? Wild. So yeah, this happened last time too. So sad.
You just keep switching it back and forth.
No way for me to. I mean, I could switch it. Yeah, you wake up, you can tell, like, alarm didn't even go off, like, awoken by the brightness of the sun at the 7 a.m. moment, just on your own, perfectly natural, and you get out of bed, get dressed so great, and you go downstairs, get ready, go downstairs, and are right around the corner, and you see Miss Lee's bakery at the corner, right outside your door, in between you and your work.
What's it called?
Literally just Mrs. Lee's bakery.
Mrs. Lee's bakery.
But she's Miss Lee. Now. You know what happened.
That's tragic. That's...
her husband died
The
like
last name. Interesting.
5 years back.
Man. That's so sad. That's like a perfect like micro fiction, like one sentence, like Miss Lee runs Mrs. Lee's bakery. Is she there? What time does she open? I don't know. She probably gets
6 a.m. bright and early. Yeah, always there, never late.
Yeah. Okay, so I roll up. I have my scarf and my jacket on this cold winter day. Is that fine? Is it winter?
Oh, you know how much I love. Yeah, hell yeah, it's winter. Yeah, the snow is falling, like touching, like just you feel it's not even stinging. It's just like the most beautiful, like soft kisses from the snow up above.
Yeah. It doesn't snow a ton here, so it's probably just a dusting.
Oh, okay. Thank you for catching. I don't know. Yeah, you see Mrs. Lee there. A customer is through the glass windows. You see her handing like to an old Korean man, like takes a baked good, and he walks out the door and like the ring of the bell, and he like smiles and nods at you.
Yeah, I just give him a little slight tilt of the head and a smile. As I walk in the door, I think I like pull out my wallet. I have like my cash ready, just like a couple bucks, like a 5 and a 1 or something. Like, hello, Miss Lee. It's great to see you.
Oh, Derek, it's so wonderful to see you. How was your weekend?
It was fun. Cal and I went out. We had a really nice dinner, just a few blocks over. It was great. Gonna go out with friends, see some old friends next weekend too. I mean, it's looking like a great couple weeks.
That's so wonderful. I really do hope, and just, yeah, he's just such a sweet young boy, and so are you. She's like, I had the best weekend, and I've just, yeah, and she just looks really happy, and she's like, this one is on me. Please. And she like takes out a bag and she hands you, your favorite. It's like a couple of these wonderful like fish-shaped pastries, that are just the bomb diggity. Just like so like chewy on the outside and soft. Yeah, red bean paste inside the middle. And she like puts it into your hand and like, you feel like a wrinkly hand like kind of clasp yours.
Yeah, I think I'm like, I feel her hand clutching and I like have my dollars I was holding. I was like, no, really, like I insist, like, please, I have to pay. I mean, come on, this is, you made me this delicious food. Please, I insist.
Oh, you're always the sweet. And like for a second, like her face, her eyes like turn black and her face shakes and you just see like ethereal shaking, like something's lunging forward from her head and trying to reach out at you. And it like comes back, please, just take it, please. It'll be an honor. No, literally you've never seen that shit before in your entire life.
What the fuck?
And she, you can give me an insight check into anything.
Oh my god, Miss Lee. Am I going crazy? Did I hallucinate that? I will,
I was having fun with the wholesome stream. I just want to put that out there. Like, that was fun for me. This is not me being a jerk.
You were having fun with what?
The wholesome stream. That was like the most delightful thing ever. I'm sorry.
Wait, how actually sorcerer spells work?
But I rolled those, I rolled the wheel ahead of time and that's what it said, baby.
Yeah, I respect it. I guess I'll use a,
What kind of sorcerer are you? I mean, if you don't know, it's fine.
I'm a divine soul sorcerer.
I don't know what that is. That's cool. Can't wait to.
Which means I can add 2d4 to a missed save.
Yo.
And then I can heal my allies nearby. Oh, sorry, they can re-roll healing dice. I also have access to cleric spells.
What? That's so.
Speaking of cleric spells, I bet I can freaking get this shiz out of her. Right? There's probably like a exercise. Is that a spell?
You tell me.
Banish ghoul. I guess so. Have I ever seen anything like this?
No,
is
never.
One question. Okay.
This is really, really weird for you. Just gotta put that out there. This is not normal. Boom, fix the labels.
So Death Ward to grant
Matt.
protection from death.
You can give me a medicine check to see if she's like dying or something.
Wait. You said it's just her face turned into scary ghoul monster and her eyes went black. I don't actually know if this is a ghost.
Correct.
Or any type of ectoplasmic creature. Yeah, I think I need some type of just like, can I do an arcane?
Absolutely. Whatever you tell me.
Do I know? I just saw an ad for Ratatouille. Let's bring back memories.
That was a good one.
That is not the highest roll. It could have been, that is 13.
For what?
For Arcana.
This undoubtedly is some kind of magic. None, you know, a lot, mostly yours is like engineering magic, real technical, practical use. This is not that. This is not like a technological use of magic. This is something that you're not familiar, something more like spiritual, something more like, it's weird to say natural, but it is like a more natural type of magic than what you typically use.
Okay.
And as that happens, you hear the crack of thunder outside. And it seems like clouds are rolling.
Does this kind of like an insight or something? Does this feel dangerous? Like, is this the kind of thing in our world is there danger in our world around every corner?
You don't have to roll. No, there's not. This is like a pretty safe place for all people do. There are like people. What?
I got an apartment in the good part of town. I'm not supposed to have to deal with this.
There are people who for sure use magic for like, who are powerful in magic and use it for bad stuff. Like that's without a doubt. But it's not like, it's similar to people like holding up a bank at gunpoint with magic. It's not like this.
Yeah. What the freaking she said I insist. Okay. Yeah.
She just really wanted you to take it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Is there anything I could help you out with? I say like confused, putting my wallet out. Yo, here's my real life prop acting.
No.
My cash back in.
Are you?
And are you
all right? You look like you've seen a ghost. Are you?
Maybe. Is there anything I could? Are you feeling well? I'm worried about you. You know, just any way I can help out.
There's no need to worry. I feel fantastic. Like I said, last weekend was amazing, and I'm just looking forward to the week.
What did you do last weekend?
Oh, I found. She has like a little shrine in the corner from her husband, just like candles and stuff. We were on pictures of him. She was like, I went on a date last weekend. Yeah.
With new someone to fill the void of you found someone new after I mean that's great to hear that after the passing you've managed to
It's been a long time. I think he would be fine with it.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's good. Why was she gesturing to his shrine?
She didn't she just like looked at it for a second. Or if I said gesturing, sorry.
Yeah. And who is this special someone? Have I met them? Have they been around the shop, or was this just a spur of the moment type meeting?
Oh, he's come around a couple of times. Give me a history check. Is Henry, he lives in I think he actually lives in your apartment building. He comes down occasionally and we'll just have a quick bite, and we've talked many times for like the past 5 years, but we've never, you know.
Yeah, that's someone I would remember, maybe.
Yeah.
I got what is it, history?
Yes, or maybe perception, or insight, any of those, honestly. I'd give you different stuff for them.
I'll take a insight for 6.
Trying to think, can I give you advantage? Any reason you... Often do you come in here? Or is it just like a morning thing?
Yeah, every morning.
Old people go in the morning. Yeah, give me advantage. See if you remember.
Thank you. 19.
Okay. Yeah, he does. He's an old man. He's like a little bit. You've noticed he's rather gruff with you, but he is incredibly sweet on her whenever he comes in. Like all their interactions are like he like just melts in front of her. Nothing magical about him. If you're concerned about like that, you don't think that he is the concern, basically.
I just out of caution, I like to stay safe. I'm going to cast Aura of Life.
Okay, cool. Also, Matt, I like your comment.
Wait, what?
Matt said, "Get it, Miss Lee." What were you? Sorry, what were you saying, James?
I'm gonna cast just passively while I'm talking to her as a sorcerer. I'm just back my whatever, just doing my nothing flashy. Like I've learned to use these abilities so people don't notice. But yeah, just like passive manipulation, kind of as I'm talking to Miss Lee, I'm casting Aura of Life in a 30-foot radius, so probably the whole shop.
What's that do? Also, that's a sorcerer ability. We can just say that that's one of you. to like cast spells hidden. It's like a sorcerer.
Okay, awesome. So I have an aura centered on me where every non-hostile creature has resistance to necrotic damage, and the hit point maximum can't be reduced, and then they also regen health while they're in this space. Really just for the resistance to necrotic here.
Yeah. Awesome. So she puts the free baked goods in your hands. You cast that spell without her knowing. It looks like nothing, as you don't want it to. And yeah, she says, I hope you have a wonderful day. And smiles.
And you haven't been feeling different at all? You're just so youthful and energetic today, especially. It's, I can really see it on your skin is glistening.
Give me an insight check.
Can I do persuasion?
Yeah, if you want to do something else, but
I do want to just coax her into some.
Give me an insight first, and then you can do.
Okay, that's an 8 on insight, and a 7 on perception.
You're not too sure why she's happy. What are you trying to? She's like, I feel wonderful. I just had a great time.
I don't know how to investigate this further. Miss Lee, you know how I work in the government?
Mm-hmm.
I work over in the Magico, the Quantico, but for magic. I work over in the Magico building. I was just wondering if I'm working on this project. It's kind of complicated. Maybe, I was just wondering if I could stay here for just a couple minutes longer and just work a little bit. It definitely won't. None of your patrons will notice. It won't be a hassle at all. I think if anything, it'll be beneficial. Maybe just like lighten the place up a little bit.
You want to work here?
Not as an employee. Just if I was wondering if there's a quick little thing I could do. It should just bring like a nice energy, a nice feng shui to the place.
Oh, do you want to play some music or
using magic? So my abilities.
Oh, sure, yeah. Oh, I guess I should. What is it?
I'm just. There's sometimes there's a space I see, and I just think that there's an ability to have an even more kind of positive glow. Like I can take the good energy in the space and just amplify that even further. And I was hoping I could do that here. Keep you safe from any type of negative. Yeah, definitely. For sure. Yeah, Miss Lee, I just need to find out what spells would be at all useful here. Is this copyright-free music?
Mm-hmm. This is one of my favorite playlists. Not even just copyright-free. It's just general.
No, it's good. I like what's happening here. Invisibility to cameras is a hilarious spell. That's
so freaking cool for like an urban fantasy setting.
Right?
That's so good.
I guess. Okay, I am going to dispel magic. Just quick, our plumbing system and stuff doesn't operate on magic, right? Like if I dispel magic, I'm not gonna destroy this building or something.
No. You can give me a quick Arcana check to see if there's anything currently active that.
Yeah, I have my own spell I know, which I would be dispelling. That's a 16.
You do already see a couple of magic things in use. Nothing essential, but they're the shrine that she set up for her husband. There's some minor magical attunements there. There are also these little chimes with Korean symbols written on them that are already sort of warding off. You can tell with that that they are very much minor, which is probably why they did not.
Is that just hers? Has she always had
no, she's always had them.
Gotcha. Is that common? Like, oh, because people have like small magic. That's
it's like her own personal like beliefs, her culture, like for sure not everybody, most people, but yeah.
I guess I wouldn't want to dispel. I can just cast it directly on her then. Can I like? Does it seem like is there anything coming from her specifically?
Other than what you saw earlier with your 16 Arcana, she seems fine now. And she doesn't seem to have noticed.
Just a quick, just a safe double check, especially if nothing's on her, if I'm not getting rid of any positive effects that were already there.
She doesn't have like a magical pacemaker or anything. She's
Yeah, all right, I'll dispel magic on her.
Okay. You do, and it's like a little bit of like white shimmering around her, and she like just smiles at you. She's like, yeah, the same before.
Okay, I mean, and like that, it's done. I mean, that's the beauty of magic.
I don't know what you did, but I'm sure it was wonderful, and I do appreciate it. Tell Calcifer I say hello.
Yeah, of course, he'll be really happy to hear that, and of course, he'll stop in tomorrow. I'll make sure. Sorry, today's Monday. Wednesday morning, we'll be here.
Looking forward to it. And are you walking out or?
Yes.
You go. I love that.
Crazy? Did I go crazy? Can I roll if I'm crazy?
You mean medicine check? Or
I don't know. Nat 20, whatever it is.
Okay, for medicine, all your faculties are about you. Your pulse is normal. Your breathing rate's normal. Like you have like your little magical Fitbit on you, and all readings are good. You've never experienced a hallucination or a panic attack. Yeah.
I guess.
At age 35, it's unlikely that you'd be gaining like any sort of schizophrenia.
Must have just drank a little too much milk before bed or something. All right, I guess off to work for me.
Yeah, you go out and you do see like the kind of rolling of clouds, darker clouds, kind of casting out the sun. And now it's like the snow on you now stings a little bit as it's like grown harsher outside, and you walk out on your normal way to work, probably like a 10-minute walk from Miss Lee's. And on your way to work, give me a perception check.
Yeah, you got it. Nat 1.
It's other than like the kind of crappy weather, it's a pretty normal walking day to work. Yeah. A couple people like look at you.
Oh, Matt's comments.
I murder. No. Yeah, you proceed through your work, and you're met with these large wrought iron gates at the entrance. I've never been to the Capitol. Are you at the? Is this at the Capitol? What is this? With Quantico?
Yeah, marble, maybe some iron. Yeah, I mean, Quantico is also like 40 minutes outside of the Capitol, but we'll just ignore that. The Magico is inside the Capitol, so
that is how it works.
Keep the important stuff close.
Yeah, there's all these like agents and like black suits and ties and little sunglasses and little earpieces that go in. Big burly guys. You recognize like one of them, Jeff, like this bald, really dark-skinned man, just like a little scar along his cheek. He's like, "Hey Derek, how's it going?" At the entrance of the gate.
Going good. I like whatever. Again, pull out my wallet and I start to like pull out my physical like government identification, even though I think like probably no one else here even bothers because they know them all and they like can just do a little magic thing to show it's them. But I'm like,
like I told you, we're good.
No, I know it's. Yeah, no, I got it. No, it's totally. I wouldn't want you to get in trouble or anything. It's totally fine.
He's like, "No, dude, it's all good." And like as he does every single day, he like lowers his glasses to you, and you see like bright glowing green irises. He's like, "We're good," and then they like fade back into his normal black eyes or brown eyes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. Just,
yeah.
Keep up the good work. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, man. And his face like lurches forward at you. Eyes turn black, and it's like something's trying to leap out of its head as if it's trying to.
What is happening to your face?
What are you? You're you good?
Your face just and Miss Lee is what that's two is two once that's fine. That's a it was a bad dream. Like Miss saw something twice. I think something's got something. Is there?
Are you all good, man?
Yeah, I mean, I think I should go to see the doctor. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. You want me to take you, or you got it? You know what it would be, but yeah. But
yeah, I mean, if you want to go, if you could come with me, that would actually be very reassuring. I think.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got you.
Are you feeling okay?
You're a teensy bit laggy. But better than I used to be. I feel great. Do you? I'm guessing you don't feel good.
Yeah, like do you feel like magically altered in any way? I'm gonna roll a Arcana.
And he's also. He puts a hand on his like heart and like glows green a little bit. He's like, I'm pretty sure I'm good, but are you good? And he kind of like rests a hand on your shoulder gently, and he's like, and you're good too, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I must just. Am I coming down with something? I didn't sense it on myself, but
I guess we can find out. And he like touches his ear. He's like, hey, Spencer, can you come in for a bit? I'm gonna head on up with Derek. Like, all right, cool. And there's a guy next to him. He's like, yeah, I got it. You're good to go with him. Derek, hope you feel better. And you guys head off inside to like the
afternoon.
Yeah. To the on-site doctor. Everyone's so nice to you. This is so different from how much of a jerk I am to you usually.
Yeah, this is great.
You head inside like along a like a grass, like off to the side on like a little grass path around the back. So this is like the full-on White House. Is that where we are?
Sure. Yeah, I don't know. The Magic White House.
Magic White House. Yeah, you. There's. I mean, probably you would. Yeah, sure. The president's koala. Come on. Oh yeah, so you head off to the side with the doctor, and you go up to the entrance, and you see, yeah, you get to the normal place, like real kind of harsh lighting and white walls. That's real sterile looking, and you see Dr. Perez on the front of the door.
I guess maybe I let this other dude do it.
You want me to get it? Yeah, I got it. And he like knocks. Yeah. What?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Dr. Perez, we got Derek needs to. He has some questions, I think. And he opens the door, and she's like, yeah, come in, please. Yeah. You see him unlock the door or open the door, and he walks in, and you see Dr. Perez, Latino woman, sitting at a beautiful mahogany desk, and she has like a ton of very disorganized papers everywhere, file cabinets half open, just paper strewn about. Yeah, what's up? Derek, is it?
Yeah, it's great to see you, doctor. Yeah. I've just been having, I don't know if you've seen this before or have heard of this. The, I guess like magical kind of visions. It's a little bit like I'm using sort of clairvoyance or something. Like I'm seeing things, but I don't think they are actually there. Like when you use any of those other abilities, but I'm not the one making them happen. I don't know what they're coming from. I don't know if there's just some kind of nerve that's going off that shouldn't be, or if I'm just getting ill or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me check you out. And she has like one of those typical like stereotypical, I don't know what they're even for actually. Like those doctor bands with like a light in the middle of it, or it's like a reflective mirror, and you see like the edges of the mirror thing like glow blue, and like stuff starts like blue lighting, like lifting off the ground and shifting. She's like, yeah, you can take a seat on that chair over there. And you can like lay, it's like a typical layout doctor thing. And she sits you on it. Yeah. Weird. Hey, thanks for bringing him here. You're good. You can get back, or unless you want him to stay for support, Derek. I don't know.
No, I think yeah. Thanks for walking me here. It's just in case I didn't know if another thing was gonna happen.
Yeah, of course. I hope you get better, man. Let me know. Shoot me a text if you need anything. Okay.
Just a little. Yeah, definitely. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
He like, enjoy. Have a good afternoon. Have a good lunch.
Yeah. He like softly pats your shoulder and heads out the door. I'll see you later, Doc. Yeah. Bye. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what's up with you. Nice. I'm rolling so poorly. Yeah, you go over, she goes over and she starts looking at you. She's like, huh. Okay. There isn't anything wrong with you that I can see. You know, what have you seen today?
So I was, there's this bakery by my apartment on D and 21st, and then
Miss Lee's?
Yeah, Miss Lee's.
Yeah, the best. Just
right,
her and the goods.
Yeah, no, like nothing else. And yeah, such a sweet lady. I mean, that place is just but yeah, so I was there and I was speaking with Miss Lee, and her face kind of pulsed out. I'm gonna use a minor illusion. I can actually just show you what I saw.
Please, yeah.
Pretty much. And then I'll just cast minor illusion and recreate my own face doing it to the best of my ability. As much as I can remember.
Horrifying. I have not seen anything like it. Typically, and like you both know that, again, like I said before, like your character realizes that's not typically the kind of magic that you see. Most, like hers is practical. What you do with engineering and going to different like worlds to like take stuff is yeah, practical. This isn't. But I have read, and she like wheels over on like a little chair away from you to a file or like a bookshelf, and she grabs, but there is like other, so it's, yeah, clearly not clinical, I don't think, but there are like books that talk about different. Do you believe in ghosts?
Ghosts?
Yeah. Like undead.
Like I can bring corpses back sometimes.
Yeah.
Or like prevent them from being brought back, but
yeah.
I think that's just some kind of remnant of the life that's still in the body. I don't think that
exactly. Yeah, some kind of remnant. But what you've described and showed me kind of does sound, and she like thumbs through a book and she like stops and shows you, like it does sound like a ghost type thing, and you see like pictures somewhat similar to what I saw. Unfinished business, kind of have a vendetta, that kind of situation. I don't personally believe in them. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, okay, so she doesn't believe it. Yeah, I was wondering like how common are like monsters and stuff like that. Like how weird is it that there would be a ghost? Or the concept of a ghost.
It is similar to our world in that there are people who believe in them and there are people who don't. There's more.
Yeah, just I haven't seen like like we haven't had evidence or ever shown. No one's ever used magic to prove that ghosts are there or any type of measuring physical device. So I mean, I think, is there anything that would make more? I would think like I have a spell to soothe my own emotions sometimes when I get riled up. I was thinking maybe that I feel fine, but maybe there's just, maybe I'm a little overworked or.
Maybe. This is just the best. You don't seem to be, she's like taking all your vitals and stuff. You seem to be fine. Panic attacks don't typically take this form that you've described. That's not usually how they manifest, which would be my first guess. But yeah, so
I've also I tried detecting and dispelling any, if there was foul play. Not that I would think anyone around here would do that, but just in case. And I didn't see anything either. Just if that's but I mean, I feel fine.
Yeah, yeah, okay. I can talk to your supervisor, and the face like lurches from her. And as that happens, all of the lights in the room shut off completely, and you are left in what was before so painfully bright, clean white is now pure pitch blackness, no windows, no anything. And you hear the thud of a body on the ground.
I want to quickened action, so spell, yeah, quicken spell for 2 sorcery points. So as a bonus action, I want to cast, I think I'll go with, oh, also I do still have that, I think that thing's still on me, that aura of life. Let me see. It lasts for 10 minutes. I don't know. How long was I?
Repeat the question.
My aura of life that I cast was going around on me, but it only lasts 10 minutes. I don't know. How long has it been?
For sure over 10. Probably
Okay.
like at least 30.
Then yeah, I will just quicken action and cast daylight, I suppose.
I don't think quickened action increases your initiative score.
Sorry. Bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, quicken spell, cast a spell as a bonus action.
I'll still say that you're surprised from this happening, and so I think that would happen after. But you cast, what is it, light?
Yeah, daylight.
You cast daylight, and I don't really know how that manifests, but like you hold out your hand and like kind of just a glowing immediately fills the room. Just shadow from your own body is the only, and from like the objects in the room are the only thing casting darkness in here. And you see Miss Dr. Perez on the floor, fully past. Well, you can. You can roll a check.
Medicine check.
And you see like an emergency light emerging, because I think the door. I don't know the door. But you see like a red emergency light outside, kind of, just like bathing the hallway in red light. I really need to change this music. Not the vibe that I want.
Yeah, I'll shout out. So I'll turn and be like, "Hey, is somebody get in here? The doctor's had something happened." And then I'll roll medicine on her.
Yeah, give me a perception as well.
The medicine is a 7, and the perception is a 5.
7 and a 5.
Yeah.
Perception was 7.
No, perception's 5.
Okay. Medicine check. You're not sure if there is a pulse. It's very far in between.
Did she? Well, I guess it's too late for that. I should have asked earlier. Yeah. Okay.
Music's good. Your breathy laughter was so creepy with this music on. Sorry, that was in a row.
Yo, what the hell? I have disintegrate.
I have disintegrate.
Okay.
Damn, that work on?
Yeah, strong. I will think about the cleric spells that I have.
Being a cleric's pretty.
Wait, sorry. What did I get from my check on her?
If she has a pulse, it's very far between.
Yeah, can I just use healing word on her?
Yes. Read
Yeah,
me a healing word, or give me a summary real quick.
A creature of my choice gains hit points equal to 1d4 plus my spell casting.
Nothing
ability
happens
mod.
as you cast that.
Oh, she doesn't get healed? Or it doesn't, I don't feel the magic working?
You feel the magic working. You don't think... you can give me an Arcana check. Or
I guess she's also inside my... Oh no, that's over. Whoops. Yeah, I'll do an Arcana check. What the heck's happening? That's 18. Hey, if someone could get in here, we really need some help in here.
You hear nothing. And with your perception, you're not sure of it. With your high Arcana though, You think the reason that your spell would work, but she's not, other than like collapsing to the ground, she doesn't look hurt in any way. Like it's not, you don't think it's like a damage sort of thing that's happened to her.
I see.
Something that you're unfamiliar with has happened here, which is frustrating with an high arcana, but I don't think your character is too.
Yeah, I think I'll just like continue. Yeah, I'll get up and go swing the door open. Like, hello, where is everyone? We need help in here. The doctor's passed out. Swinging the door open. And I guess my light I'm just carrying with me on my hand.
Yeah, you hold out your hand and you illuminate the dark hallway, and it goes for a while, and you don't see anybody in it.
Just mundane Monday. Just wanted to get to work and.
What's your character thinking right now? What's in their head?
Get back on that. I'm thinking like I didn't sign up for this shit. Like. Is this I always knew there was going to be some complications that came. People always told me, oh, it's not so easy being magic. Oh, it's a scary whatever, but it's always seemed fine to me. You know, I work in is this what they were talking about? I just want to cast every defensive spell that I have.
So you guys are not even scared. What's going through his mind there?
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like I need to. It's scared and like the fear response here from Derek is like I need to analyze and handle this situation. Derek is definitely someone who likes to be in control. I think I'm going to kind of do like a detect undead.
If you have that, hell yeah.
Yeah, let me see. I'll probably need to use a sorcery point.
Are you already out of spell slots? Also, read me what the spell, or like a little something. Or I can do that while you're looking out your sorcery. What was it? Commune with the dead? Detect?
No, like detect undead. Is that thing or is it detect evil and good? I'm just trying to find.
Wait, do you not even have it?
Oh, protection from evil and good. Now do you detect evil and good, right? That counts for undead. I'm pulling it up. Yeah, celestial elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet. Oh, it's detecting a creature. Fuck, whatever. It's a first level spell. All right, I'll cast detect undead or detect evil and good.
Within.
Oh, okay. If there's a place or object that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. Anyway, if there's some fey, celestial, aberration, elemental, fiend, or undead magic in 30 feet.
Within 30 feet right now? No, but with that spell, you know that it was just there. It was just next to you. The spell lasts for 10 minutes. If you want to like make yourself a little radar.
In what direction?
Does it tell you direction?
Yeah, I think I like detect the thing. Okay, I mean, do I know what if it was just there next to me?
You think it went down the long corridor.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, sure. I see up to 10 minutes. Actually, I'll keep that on for sure. Wee woo, wee woo. Hello?
Are you going down the hallway?
Is anybody? I just for 1 second, just standing in the door frame. I'm like staying in the safety of the aperture here, staying like right in the door frame. Like. Wait, the threshold? Is it aperture? Threshold. Anyway. Hello? Just call out.
You get no response. Eerie
Does
silence.
the shape, like, is the shape of this hallway the same as the hallway that I entered from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only difference is the only light source is your hand and the emergency red light.
I build constructs? That's not represented in my spells, but can I make a fucking... yeah, I don't know. Can I build some type of tool that will give me a little detector of... Can I just like enchant a piece of something with
No spell that you have. Also, how long does light last?
Daylight lasts 1 hour.
Okay, you're good.
I can't. What I find I can't use my profession.
Oh, you want to engineer something with what?
Yeah, I want
Do you
to engineer
have?
electrical. Yeah, like an undead detector or like a evil detector or something like that.
What's your we'll give you proficiency, but what's like your building sleight of hand?
The Arcana, if it's magic.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah. Add +2
Sure.
for proficiency. You have to beat a 22 to build something.
Nope.
What'd you get?
I got a 12.
Okay. Yeah, you only have what's in your bag, like that you take to work. It's not enough to build. Like, you know a lot, you know your shit. It's just if you don't have your tools, if you're not back at your place, if you're not back at your like normal office area, then you don't really got that stuff.
Griselda, I see the word tech, but I don't know what Vask is. But I dig it. Oh, did I freeze on your monitor?
No, you're good for me.
Okay. I am fucked. Time to walk down the hallway. All right.
So you start walking down this hall. Your hand,
Mario.
your hand, the only thing illuminating this now is there was that one emergency light, red light by her office. There's no more light. It's just your hand guiding the way.
Yeah, so I have like light in one hand, detect evil and good in the other, and just a physical.
Mario.
Is anyone there? Yeah, Mario. Is anybody there? Those are my 3 kind of sensory things here.
As your voice echoes down the hall, you are met with nothing. As there is just silence, and eventually get to another door that kind of leads you into a larger part of the White House. Now you and I'll just let you know you are familiar. You are familiar with the layout. What's a ghostly color is on?
This is terrifying. Whoa, my teeth.
They're so white. Man, I wish I could get out to turn off my insanely bright lights, but as you actually, fuck it, I'm going. I'm doing it. This is fun. This is fun.
I look horrified a little bit. Okay, there we go. Seems good. I like our late Halloween.
I can't hear what you're saying. Sorry, whatever you were saying. Sorry, what?
I like our. Whoa, I like your setup. I like our late Halloween.
Yeah, we're finally getting to the spirit. As you are walking down here, like sweating here. As you're going down, as you're going down the hallway, with your light illuminating the way, you do one little bit, maybe a peace of mind that you have, is that you could get to your office. You know where all your supplies are. Maybe you could build something. That's a thought. But you are like in kind of in what?
I like that thought.
You are in the lobby of your office, or not of your office, of the White House. You are in like a lobby area. You see, you don't even need to roll. Like, I mean, you can roll if you want to give me more investigation or perception, but what you do for sure see, that looks really cool. Love that. We are modern. I am Iron Man.
Hello.
You see,
anybody there?
as you're like looking around, you kind of like trip on something.
Can't fall out of my chair like I once could.
Our most liked YouTube short is that.
Yeah, right. Sacrifice your body. I trip. I stumble. Dex save, or do I fall, or what?
Yeah.
No. All right, that dice is gone.
It's sad that I'm genuinely scared right now.
I'm scared too. I mean, you're the DM, but
Me, Sergio is scared, not the DM. You die, I don't care.
Plus 2d4. I can fall. 5.
Jesus. Yeah, you trip and feel like a cold body again. Like you fall and your hand meets something else's hand.
I guess I like stumble backwards. Did I not detect this thing?
Do you shine the light on it?
Yeah.
You are
Hello?
met with one of the security guards. This one you don't recognize.
Okay.
When I say you're met with, he's on the ground.
Yeah, I figured. Sorry. Nothing personal. You can file something with HR. We can work it out there.
Your guy's so quippy. I hate how confident he is.
Yeah, maybe I should be more scared. Is anybody else awake? I'll keep heading towards my office, I think. That's probably where I'd feel most confident.
Yeah. As you get there, you do feel more of a... As you get closer to there, you feel more... dead.
Nothing like this.
Good.
I'm on high alert so that if something does come up, I can use my bonus action spell.
Okay. What's your... so you're like preparing an action? Or readying an action?
Yeah.
What's your action? Name it now. What would you do if something jumped out at you?
Well...
I'm making you tell me. You have to.
Yeah, but what if it's like... So meta magic, it's like I can turn an action into a bonus action. So I don't really have to prep it, right?
Yes, you would. Like that doesn't make you go first in initiative. That just means you could do two things. Like you could do like a spell twice, basically, within one turn.
I think I would cast protection on myself.
Okay, so that's your readied action?
Yeah, I don't know which protection it is. Because I need to go look up. Probably Death Ward. I would cast Death Ward on myself.
Okay. Cool, so that's your readied action. If you want to change it at any time before anything happens of importance, let me know. But until then...
Just, like, now I have this, like, just black light glow in my other hand.
Oh, you can cast Death Ward on you now. It lasts for 8 fucking hours. You don't have to. I'm just saying.
No.
You can't die? What the fuck?
I don't think I need it yet, so I wouldn't waste it.
Your guy is confident. Jesus. Okay.
I haven't had any danger yet. It's just mysterious.
Clearly, I've not amped up the horror enough. I thought I was doing pretty good. Yeah, so what are you doing?
Okay. Actually, nah. I don't need to cast invisibility on myself. I'm gonna keep heading towards my office.
You do, as like the beautiful wooden panels underneath your feet, the wood flooring creaks underneath your steps, your weight. And you proceed forward. You go down one hall, go down another. You're met with similar kind of occasionally, unless you're like super vigilant with your light, you are like stumbling bodies. Not like piled up or anything. It's like 2 every hallway, different people, mostly security guards. Eventually you get to like the main entrance of your area. First on the board is Derek as like one of the higher up engineers there. Is like your name on the board, and then following a couple there. You
I'm first on the board.
What?
Of course, I'm first on the board. Yeah.
So confident. Derek's so
No,
confident. Of course, I'm first on the board.
Derek's not that confident. Derek just wants to live his life, which is seeming more and more difficult right now.
Yeah, it's a shame you do your job.
Yeah, I'll like just peer around, look at the board on the wall. I don't know, I'll just keep moving, unless anything seems unusual.
No. It's like a push door to open it, and you're kind of you push it, and it opens for like 20 degrees of the door opening, and then you feel like a thud, like something against it. Give me you can do what you want. This is fun. I've never done horror before. I feel pretty good about it.
I will use Mage Hand as a cantrip. And feel around behind the door and like move, try to push whatever's in the way.
Yeah.
Mage Hand.
So you can
Mage Hand on the door.
So you can like kind of make your mage hand, and it kind of like crawls its way around the door, and you hear it like jingle with like the metal door handle, and it pulls. You feel yourself make it pull with the same intensity that you did, and it's like having the same trouble. You can give me a strength check if you want.
Is there anything, can it feel around to push something out of the way of the door?
So you go down, and you're feeling what this hand feels, as you like the cold feeling of the doorknob, and it glows down, and you touch the mage hand, kind of like touches a face. You feel like eye sockets and like a mouth.
In my office? Or
On the
it's not
floor.
my office yet?
This is like the main entrance to like your workspace with your shared office space.
Oh, gotcha. Do I know who that would be? Do I know who's at the office this early in the morning? Or is it many people?
The other people. You share it with about 4 people.
Wouldn't want to hurt them, but I need to get in there. Do I have Misty Step? Do sorcerers have Misty Step?
On your thing. How many spells have you used? How many spell slots you got left?
Not many. I mean, I have plenty of lower level ones. I've used up all my higher level ones, though. I will. Can I slip through the door?
Not at the current. You can give me a strength check to push your way open. Just a little bit. It would be a low DC to just barely get in.
I want a perception. I want to just
Please,
put my light in there and peek in.
Yeah.
What's going on in there? That is a perception is 10.
You hold your hand up, and you're met with the similar office that you know. There's about 6 monitors in this room, 6 high-level PCs for like 3D rendering and stuff. And against
Technology existed.
what? Technology does exist.
Forgot.
And you are met. This is the White House. What were you picturing? So yeah, it's like 3 PCs against the front that you can easily see, and you know that there's like 2 PCs against this wall that you are currently at. This music's getting intense. And there's like a glass window that those 3 PCs are against, and all you're met with is your reflection on that glass because you can't see past it. But you know, normally is like the testing facility where there is where you guys do your tests to like extra dimensional like testing and stuff.
Is anybody awake in there? Hello?
You hear your voice echo. And you see like 2 people slumped over against the far right, against the glass, like sleeping on their desks, sitting down on the chairs.
Does it look like anything is on or active? Like, are the computers on, or is there any
They're
equipment
all off.
running? Okay. I will.
Again, fully dark other than
Yeah. I will just try to gently push the door out of the way.
Give me a strength check.
Like, I'm not trying to shove it, I guess, if I have to, but yeah, I'd like to not like squish whatever's behind it. That's a 13.
Good, that's a perfectly middling score, so as not to break your friend's nose. You push against the door, and you get just enough give so that your body can fit.
Okay, awesome. I don't want to have to deal with it. Like, whoever's out there, if this is a prank, I'm serious, guys. I do not want to deal with this. I will take this to HR, and I will handle this through the means and channels that we have. I want to roll intimidation on whoever's listening. If anyone can hear me. 18.
You say these words threatening HR legal intervention. Can you imagine, like, just kidding, haha, sorry to mess with you. And you hear all of your friends, who your close coworkers. I hate that when I say names, I know you're gonna like write them down, remember them, so I have to like make. You hear in unison, Louis, Ollie, Chloe, and Eliza. All of them say, "Oh, sorry, Derek. We didn't mean to upset you."
Louis, Chloe, Oliver, Liza, is that you all speaking perfectly in unison? Are you joking? I guess like how otherworldly did that seem?
It was all of their voices in unison with like a weird echoey kind of. If you can give me a perception check,
yeah,
or an insight.
Like a really well orchestrated prank. 17.
This is not normal at all. It felt weirdly ethereal.
It's my
No,
magic
not a
detector.
joke. Yes, it is. Sorry, I forgot about that. It is blinking off.
Yeah, fuck this. I'm gonna point at one of them and dispel magic. I like Eliza the most.
Read me dispel magic.
Hmm?
Read me dispel magic. Just general.
Yeah, let me just spell magic. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect. Any spell 3rd level or lower on the target ends. Make an ability check if it's higher than that with a DC of 10 plus the spell's level. And on success, it ends.
Beat me at DC 13.
That is a nat 1.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you try you pick your favor, you pick Chloe, and try to dispel whatever effect that, oh sorry, fuck, Eliza. You try to dispel whatever effect was going on with her. So you're inside the room, right?
Yeah, I've pushed my way into the...
So
I think I'm like just getting past the door as I was calling out.
yeah, Eliza was the one who was blocking the door. And you see her head like fully turn. She's like laying prone on the ground. Her head like fully, you hear like cracking of bones, turns up at you, and then it like kind of collapses from the cracking, and just like rests head up. And you see the mouth kind of moving, going, "Nice try, Derek." And this is not at all the voice that Eliza normally has. That was a good effort.
Who are you and what are you doing? This is not an okay thing to be doing, and there will be recourse if you are some agent from a foreign, like this is not okay. This is a highly sensitive area, and your meddling here will not be tolerated on an international level. If you're a prankster, I'd suggest you turn yourself in now for a light sentencing.
From the other side of the room, you see Ollie, who is sitting on the computer, head turn. "Oh, no. I'm none of those. I'm something different."
Oh, what am I detecting?
What does it say?
Celestial Fiend Fey. Yeah, just like...
Oh, for sure it's a ghost. Undoubtedly it's you've used this spell before? Maybe, I don't know why you would.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you know.
You didn't believe in ghosts before, but like this, you know your magic is good. This is a ghost would be.
Yeah. you have a purpose? I think Miss Lee said ghosts are some kind of remnant or something. Do you need something done? Like, do you need my help? Is there a reason you're asking me in particular? I'd rather not be involved if that's at all an option.
Give me a persuasion check.
That is a persuasion 15.
You hear the voices kind of like rumble, all of them at the same time. You know my purpose, Derek. You should know why I'm here. And as like that echoes through all of them, like kind of the sheets of paper that are in the room kind of like rustle and shake and move away, blowing in your direction as they're like ripped from the like pin pricks like on the wall, like to the ground at you. You should know why I'm here. It's your life's work, isn't it?
That's my life's work. Like building stuff. I don't think I built you. I don't see your utility on a civil scale. I can't imagine how this would be helpful to really
You wouldn't
anyone.
see my utility, would you? And as the papers like start like swirling and swirling in the room, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
As PCs start like lifting off the ground,
Yeah,
computer
funny.
monitors ripping out of the walls, just fully like vortex around you, and a couple of them like crash at your feet, and you manage to like jump out of the way each time, as you feel the room start to vibrate and shake.
Yeah, I think. Is this a creature? Is a ghost a creature? I guess I want to be on constant, like, using my whatever, detect good and evil, trying to pinpoint the location of this ghost, if it exists, or if there is any kind of targetable core of it. So
What's the spell?
I just want to find, I mean, I guess like my detect good and evil. I want to like, but I'll happily roll like Arcana or whatever just to try to
because I don't know how
find
precise that spell is. Yeah, give me your Arcana check.
any type of a source location. I think that's an 18.
Oh, hell yeah.
Arcana 17.
You at the moment you don't see a physical space that it's at, but you think that it could have one. Like it might have one. If it chose to be more direct with you, I guess.
Show yourself right now and stop talking in these riddles, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna leave or something. I want to roll intimidation.
Sure.
21.
Jesus Christ. You won't be leaving, Derek. But that's fine. We can talk if you want to talk. And the door shuts hard. And you are now in your office. And a ethereal, small, thin-looking woman, just like bluish in and out, kind of materializes, coming forth through that glass panel and kind of centering herself, floating about 3 feet above the ground. Looks like she would be short, but she is hovering leagues above you. Want to talk, Derek?
If you have any type of good intention or anything that you genuinely were seeking help with, the 2 mistakes you made were knocking everyone out. Well, I guess not simply approaching me in a diplomatic fashion, and then hurling all these violent things at me. So you've really set yourself up here on bad footing, but there's still a chance for us to make something work here if you need my assistance, or if there's something I can help you with. At the same time, I want to be like, I want to, I guess, check again if this is the core, if this is like at all of a more useful
With your Arcana
representation.
check from before, this is her. She's in a physical right now. Give me a persuasion check.
That is a 14.
What are you saying to her?
Like if there's something I can help you with, if there's some way I can be useful to you, you've really gotten off on a bad start. But if you like there's still a chance we can be diplomatic about this if you just tell me what it is that you actually need, or if there's something I can do to help you with my skill set.
I'm not a help seeker, Derek.
All right, Quicken.
That's not how I'm feeling right now.
She freaking says that. I'm using Quicken spell to cast. I'm using my fucking sorcery points, casting as a bonus action banishment directly on her. Fuck this stupid ghost. Yeah, I got you. Give me a physical form. Fuck you, dumbass ghost. This is what banishment is for.
I'm sorry, what?
They need to succeed on a charisma saving throw.
You have a 4th level, she
Wait,
has
what?
+3 to charisma. Wait, this is a 4th level abjuration banishment?
Yeah, I have 6th level spells, man. I'm freaking. I'll
Jesus.
cast it as a 6th level spell if I need to.
What are you casting it at?
6th level. I'm going all out.
What do I have to do now for 6th level? What's the difference?
Okay.
I did not know you had this. I feel attacked.
Good. I knew this was my ace in the hole. I gave her a chance to negotiate.
Oh god.
I do think this happens every so often. Derek just has he's had to use banishment for this before. Yeah, so where is I guess just against my my ability, which is DC 17 is a normal casting of the spell. Actually, I don't know if you can cast it at a higher level. I don't know. Can I just add 2 to it for casting it 2 levels higher?
Well, surely it gives something. Look at the duration, because I know normally it's just 1 minute. Maybe that's the effect.
Yeah, I do see 1 minute. I don't know. I don't see it anywhere. Any mention of? Oh, sorry. It says I can target more of creatures at a higher level.
So what level do you want to cast it at?
I target her multiple times.
No.
Oh man. I'll just do 4th level then. 4th level with the DC of 17.
DC 17. Okay, everybody. I will be so this person has a modifier of 3. Oh, that should. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, that's not gonna work out. That's fine. That shows our face. Man, I was gonna do an epic on-screen roll, but my stupid new monitor. And by new monitor, I mean early 2000s crappy old TV I'm using. So I'm gonna roll flat on my desktop like a normal noob. I have +3 to this. I need a 14 or higher to pass. You hold out your hand to banish this creature. Glowing bright blue, half see-through, a vortex of computers and papers swirling around you. And as you hold up your hand to banish her, what do you say?
I say, look, I'm just in this for the salary. I don't want anything to do with you, or if you think I'm some kind of aspiring, crazy scientist, I'm not interested in this. And I guess I just say I'm not interested in this. I'm a salary worker. That's probably all I can fit in as I cast banishment.
That's not, and as you do that, she just disappears, just like getting immediately just sucked in, compressed on herself, just like blue dot disappearing into nothingness. As you hear like, and the lights turn on, and 3 out of the 4 people wake up in your room.
Awesome. 3 out of the 4. Who doesn't?
Eliza.
Eliza, who I tried to cast Dispel Magic on.
Yeah, and the ghost I described something.
Like snapped her whole neck biz. Oliver, Ollie, oh shit, Melissa, Jessica,
Lewis, Ollie, Chloe, Eliza.
Chloe and Louie. Right. Oh wait, Lewis. Lewis, Ollie, Chloe, Eliza. How are you feeling? What's going on?
Oh my God!
Oh,
What happened? What happened?
Oh, I guess I mage hand swing the door open.
You bash into Eliza's head. She's on the ground in the same spot against the door. You like barely squeezed in.
First.
You what?
I'll gently move her out of the way with the mage hand while I run over to swing the door open.
It's 5 to 10 pounds.
Yeah. It's just enough to crack the door.
Yeah, you do that.
Is it light out in the hallway?
Yeah.
Are there people awake?
Give me a perception. Or if you go out, that'll
peek out the door. Hello?
You see a couple of people, like, you see one guard that was there, like, kind of stand up off the ground, like, rub his head.
Hey, emergency, can you get in here?
Yeah, I can. What's wrong? And he kind of like, sorry, what?
Does banishment unwork after a minute? Is that what that minute duration means?
1000%.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go build a tool to make that permanent.
Are you still calling this guy over?
Yeah, I just shout out hey, emergency, get in here. And then I turn back and I wanna speed develop using my masterful skills, a tool to, I don't know, hone in on a specific like magical life frequency, permanently banish it, keep it out of this realm. I imagine with a whole room full of realm scientists, top level people,
What's your arcana?
+4, I think.
Add +4 for like this being your specialty. Shit. And roll with advantage. Actually, no. Roll. You see everybody in the room. No, don't roll with advantage. Not yet. You see everybody in the room freaking out and rushing over to Eliza, who's on the ground. They're for sure not going to help you within this minute, unless you say something if you want to. But they're like fully freaking out. And the guard
illusion on Eliza. She says, cantrip.
So
she
fucked
says,
up.
bumbling out of her mouth, like, "I'll be okay." Just a quiet whisper. And then I want to say, hey, all of you, get into gear here. We need to handle, there's been an emergency, there's been an attack, and we need to answer this right now. Insert commands for each of them to do.
Give me persuasion with advantage to get them.
I do intimidation. I was trying to be
sure.
stern.
It will not be with advantage if you do that.
Okay, statistically, it's probably better to go with the advantage. I'll go with persuasion. 19.
They're like, yeah, Eliza, we'll get back to you in a second. And they like pat her on the shoulder. As a hat, you are the only one who sees like a little snapped neck just kind of dangle there. And they rush him. They're like, yeah, we got it. Roll +8 with advantage. It's like a nat one. Good or bad? I can't tell. Is that a 1? I don't know what that is on your special die. Is that
20.
You and your team with your fantastic leadership clicking stuff into different
Stick the dingle rod inside the arcane flux scepter and
it is almost exactly Luigi's vacuum from Luigi's Mansion. A clear purple glass cylinder, like see-through, and a large vacuum nozzle, but like souped out like wires going into it and stuff, and it has backpack straps.
I like it. That's great. Can we build anything protective for any of us? Is there anything? I don't know.
You have
I just turn this on.
you do, and it immediately starts like sucking shit up into the room, just like a couple. It's like barely moving. Like you see papers like slowly, even though you see like vast like inhalation through the tube, like you see wind rushing, but like the papers like barely rustle and barely move. It's like not really interacting much with the physical world.
Interesting. Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
You do not have time. I'll give you one more action, but other than that, to build, I'd say a minute to build a giant machine. A minute, I would say.
Yeah.
Generous. One more action. What you doing?
Okay. I will. Oh, this is fucking sick.
What, did I accidentally send you a stat for a vacuum suck? Is that a thing? 5E Luigi's Mansion.
The ghost vacuum. What is it called? The something 3000?
It's something punny. I don't remember what.
Yeah, the poltergust. I
Yeah,
think.
it is.
Okay. I am going spell slot raise dead on Eliza.
Read it. I'm asking you to read stuff. I just I'm being.
You return a dead creature you touch to life, provided it's been dead no longer than 10 days. If its soul is willing and at liberty to rejoin, it will come back with 1 hit point. Blah,
So
blah,
it's
blah.
not a zombie. Okay, that's all I cared about.
Yeah, and then at the bottom, but coming back from the dead is an ordeal. It has a -4 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. But that does go away over time.
Okay, I appreciate the honesty. You cast a spell on her. Everybody's like, what a sweet thing to cast in your last action of preparing for a ghost. That's really nice. You like walk over to her. Everybody's like feeling good about what they did. No explanation. Unless you gave it to them in the minute. You lean over and you kind of like push her vertebrae back and like essentially mend her bones back together. Insanely, you were just with a doctor. She probably couldn't have done this. Insane. Very and truly impressive. You probably didn't even know that you could do that as you heal her neck and you see like the meat tendons, like muscles like reforming back and constituting until finally her skin covers back up with like a vicious scar, like a tearing looking scar there that looks like take quite a bit to heal. And you see her breathing. And as that happens, you see all the lights go out, bodies fully collapse to the ground. And I didn't like that, Derek. I didn't like that at all. And a kind of, you feel back up surging. Give me another dexterity saving throw. Your fucking plus 2d4 or whatever. Yeah. As computers and papers start whipping around.
That one's that's between rests.
Okay.
How many sorcery points do I have?
You probably have 2 for every level.
Oh, okay.
You can use them to gain back spell slots, by the way.
That's amazing. I got a 13.
For what? Oh, you, as computers are rushing around.
Why didn't I can extend a spell's duration.
Wait a minute,
Why
what?
didn't I do that on banishment?
How long could you do it by?
Just double. So it's 2 minutes.
So yeah, as computers are rushing around you, one of the monitors like hits you, like grazes your forehead, and you take 6 points of damage. And you are, yeah, you just feel that blow past you, and you swear you can see the ghost crack a smile.
Fucking spell. Fucking
Roll initiative.
oh man. Can you use a bonus? You can use a quickened spell anytime. No, you can. What spell can you use anytime? Oh, reaction?
Yes.
Or what I meant, sorry, what action can you use anytime?
It's not any time, but like,
16.
oh, literally, she beat you by 1. Yeah. I guess it doesn't matter. Do you have a reaction that you wanted to? I guess it's in response to something that she does. You need to give me a wisdom saving throw, beat an 18.
What the fuck? That's not beatable. I do not beat it.
It's beatable. Saving throws are so high. What? Normal.
My charisma, though. I'm a sorcerer.
They're so charismatic. That's literally their. Oh, that's what you said. I didn't appreciate that, Derek. And as she says that, it kind of like echoes through your head, and you feel your brain just like splitting, headache, just like cracking. It's like a weird. If you saw that Doctor Strange scene or in Infinity War where he's getting tortured by Ebony Maw with like the pin needles going into his face, like glass. Picture like. Fine, magical glass thin shards peeking into your face at different angles. That's what it feels like as they shove closer and closer, and you feel her get into your mind. She's like, you're rather weak, aren't you? And roll a attack roll. You have to beat your armor class.
I do.
Roll for damage.
With what? With the dagger, I guess?
Whatever your main weapon would be.
I have a quarter staff, which does 1d6 minus 1. I guess if I two-hand it, 1d.
Or do you have any offensive spells?
I have Firebolt as a cantrip.
Okay. That's the only offensive spell you have?
No, I have other Lightning Bolt.
Give me a lightning bolt.
Okay, let me go
Roll
look it up.
damage. Oh, sorry. You're not on D&D Beyond?
Yeah, it was just the cantrip one was listed as like a default. Okay, here we go. A stroke of lightning, and a line 100 feet long and 5 feet blasts out of you in a direction you choose.
Just read me
Each
damage.
What?
Just read me damage.
A creature takes 8d6 lightning damage on
8d6?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Hey, I don't have any 3rd level spell slots left. That counts for anything.
Use your sorcery points to...
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm already rolling for damage. Whatever. 8, 9, 11, 19. But then, what is it? Dex save. I don't know what it is, but I definitely didn't get it, so 19 damage.
Eric, how can you be so weak and yet so powerful? As she holds up, you feel like struggling against your own hand. Your hand gets lifted against your throat, and you shock yourself for 19 points of or whatever it was, points of damage as you feel it singe your throat. And what?
I'm back in the dark.
As you feel yourself singe your throat.
Yeah, I guess my own. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn. If you want to do an action, you have to beat the same DC 18 wisdom save.
Okay. Does it help if it's a secret? If it's I'm doing sneaky spells? I'm never gonna fucking beat that DC. Alright, fail.
You can say something if you want.
Yeah, let's see. I want to I will persuasion. What do you even want from me? Why are you here? Can we just, if you're just going to torture me, can you just tell me why at least?
What's your persuasion? Roll your persuasion.
I guess I should count that. The nat 1.
Should know why I'm here, Derek.
No.
What?
Do I know? Kill a little girl by accident one time.
I asked you at the beginning, how much do you know about your work? Is it just keep your head down, you do your work, or do you ask questions?
Nah, I'd probably just do my work.
Okay. Let's go on a little ride, Derek. And you feel against your will on her turn, she starts walking you down the hall. You recognize, you're going like towards your boss's office, basically. And she uses full dash action. You're not like sprinting, you're walking, but like she in essence uses her action to move you all the way there, and you click the door open of your boss's office as you throw the door. It's your turn. Same thing.
Well, why are we going to Josephine's office? But what does this have to do with anything? And why me?
Make me another persuade.
Ooh, 21.
Be so proud of what you do, Eric. The head of your department. You're the head of music. You're in charge of stuff that is rather dastardly at times. It can be hurtful. Big government job, huh? Pretty impressive. If only you cared about exactly what you did, or who they hurt when they do those things. But I suppose you just keep your head down. Anything, do you? About yourself. Pretty selfish, I would think.
Dastardly. I build architecture and tools and infrastructure to help people. I enable people to live better, happier lives. I don't do warfare. I don't work in that space.
She makes you walk forward again on her turn. I would assume like trying to regain control as your body's like shaking forward. And see, eventually she gets into the front office and you're faced with Josephine. A woman, pantsuit and like dress, like long flowing hair, glasses, just sitting there like face down on her desk. And yeah, it's a bunch of TVs on the wall, big like files and stuff everywhere. Very neat, organized, proper room. No, I think you've done a lot of bad, whether you know it or not. You've kind of been at the helm, haven't you?
The helm of what? Of building.
What do you do, huh?
I build little bots that help people. I go out to different realms and get resources to make people's lives easier, to assist those in need, the unhealthy, something like that.
Give me a history check with advantage.
History. I think my character is an idiot. Story. 13.
Even with the 13, it was pretty obvious. There was a time before you guys had perfected all of your machines, because normally you send machines into these different dimensions, not people. But there was a time during like the testing phase that you sent people inside of machines, and by people there's one specific person, an older man named Hector, or he was like middle aged at the time. Paunchy, he just like was happy to do it. Yeah, and for whatever reason that kind of pops into your head. And you, what'd you, 13? He died a bit after.
What does that have to do with anything?
Exactly, you rolled 13. You're not too sure, though. That's passing in your head for half a second.
Hector? Does this have to do with, is that the name you just said?
Give me, wait, is it your turn? Was it her
Uh,
turn? She just walked forward, right?
Yeah, she just walked forward.
As you cast
Oh, lady, please eat them up on my sorcery points. Okay. Dex save against myself. Hey,
take half.
got him. Quite lucky, 6 damage.
Nice. As you feel a much smaller, wow, way smaller. Did a shit ton of damage before. You feel more your neck burning as it gets harder to like literally your skin. You feel your skin bubbling under your hand. And it gets harder to talk. You still can. Don't say that name. It's your turn.
Are you?
You can make me the save if you want.
Are you Hector? Oh, can I make my roll?
Yeah.
Can I? Like, what am I feeling when I'm trying to get past this?
You again. It's weird. It is those pinpricks of like trying to weaken you so that she can get into your head to control you mentally. Kind of. She's like putting you in a weakened state to like take over your like mind and then like circuitry.
This is something I'm actively resisting her.
Yeah.
So I could try to weaken her with my words.
Sure. I like the way you worded that. And you can give me another history check if you want.
What do I know about Hector?
As you started
at 20.
You hear her get defensive as you say his name. This is not Hector, you don't think. You remember, like, Hector got sick for a while after going into these places for y'all. Like, he was very like jovial, very kind man, and he was like happy to be y'all's lab rat because he thought he was helping, because he was helping. And so were you.
We should have called him our lab rat. It was like an endearing term, but now in retrospect it didn't age very well.
But as time went on, like as weeks went on, he started looking weaker and more sick. As months went on, he got progressively worse, but he was still like, I don't know if you suspected, but for sure, give me like retroactive insight. This is on your boss.
7.
Yeah, you for sure didn't suspect that this was the cause of him getting worse. And you know that he had a daughter that he would go back to at home. Single dad, loved his kid. And you when Nat 20, not fucking 20.
Don't defile.
Nat 20. Yeah, it was Nat 20. You know, whenever he came back, you guys like fucking full body suits all the time away from him, full like the widest of berths around him.
Yeah, it was just precautionary.
Yeah.
How dare you do something so vile, going so far as to hurt Eliza in the name of Hector. Hector loved his job. He supported all of us. We were working on a mission together. He was doing good just like the rest of us and putting himself on the line. And here you come making a disgrace of his name and his honor. How dare you do that?
Are you trying to make a check or anything? Or are you just saying?
Yeah, intimidation, I guess.
Okay.
Sternful dad. Shame. 27.
I was just about to say disadvantage. I guess I didn't say. You hear like nothing.
Oh, I'll throw like a Hector and I were friends as well. I don't, I'm friends with everybody. We went out for drinks probably.
We're friends.
Yes, I mean of course, everyone who worked in this lab, we were all working on a mission together.
I assume has your character realized this is his daughter?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Did you know what happened to him in his last few months? As he
knew
came home
was-
to me every night
he was-
and cared
he was
for me?
sick, but
Yeah.
that had nothing to do, as far as I know, that had nothing to do with this. Hector was sick, but he wanted to do good before his illness passed, and it got worse, but he kept working.
Because of you. He wasn't sick before this job. Because of you. Because of your boss. As she's walking forward, closer and closer to your boss.
Break out of her, mental.
It's now DC 13. She's like stepping forward closer and closer to... That was your turn, right? That just happened?
Yeah, if I was making that.
She's walking forward. She's right now right in front of the boss. She takes out do dagger attack on your boss. Try to beat armor class. As he came home and was sick.
Daggers, Dex, 13.
Roll damage.
Ugh. 6.
As you take your dagger and your boss is face down against the counter, you stab into her back, and feel like your dagger like inside of her. As you feel against your own will, the dagger twists inside you, and her, and the rest of them are responsible for him dying. He came back every day and was sick. And I got sick, and she twists the dagger more. And because of you, he's dead. Your turn. DC 13. What are you thinking right now? What's your character? What's going through his head?
Like, this girl is obviously way too, like, it sucks. I'm compelled by her.
Sounds like more James than Derek.
No, Derek is compelled by her points. I don't think a ghost would be such an asshole and pain in the ass for no reason. So I'm guessing there's some truth to what's being said.
Feel free to give me an insight.
What?
Feel free to give me an insight.
Is that a free action?
Yeah, for free.
Yeah, it's a 18 or 19.
She ain't lying, that's for sure.
She thinks she's not lying anyway.
She seems incredibly sincere and everything.
Yeah, but I figured she wouldn't go through so much trouble, or she wouldn't even be able to be a ghost, I assume, without such a strong conviction. So like, I believe that she believes this, but either way, like, the girl needs some therapy, but she's way too dangerous to just like talk to right now. Like, she's actively killing people. I only have one of those raised dead. So yeah, like, she's obviously needs to be handled. That's basically, like, I'm still just like, this is an enemy who I need to take care of. But I don't want to kill. Like, I feel bad for her, and I want to do it in the whatever most beneficial way for her possible. But like, at the end of the day, she's a threat to everyone around her.
Thank you for giving me that insight into.
Yeah, I am going to I wish I knew spells better.
Also, it's DC 13 now for your wisdom to be, if you want to start with that. And you do have your poltergust on your back.
Is the ghost plane? What is the ghost's home plane? Oh, ghosts are undead.
Yeah.
Okay. Can they just like easily travel? I imagine they can't just easily travel.
Ethereal plane.
I want to. Yeah, I guess the poltergeist is. I have the poltergeist. I thought it was in the other room.
I thought it was trapped to your back.
Oh, sure.
Feel free to
okay.
correct me if you if you disagree.
No, great. I guess I probably would have done that. Yeah, so I have to roll to overcome her thing.
13 wisdom.
Nope.
No.
Yes.
If you want to say anything, feel free.
We can work this out and find some way to remedy the wrongs that were done to you, but what you are doing right now is completely unacceptable, and I won't be able to stand by while you do this. I'll have to act again unless you just calm down and talk to me.
This is the last thing you'll be able to do on your turn. DC 18 persuasion.
It'd be intimidation. I'm trying to threaten her. I'm basically saying, I'm gonna banish you again. Look, I did it before, bitch. I'll do it again.
It's gonna be DC 20.
That's actually
your speech sounded nice for persuasion.
What was it, DC 18?
For persuasion.
Yeah, I'll take my intimidation. 25.
What's your modifier? Jeez.
Plus 9.
What the fuck?
I wouldn't be using intimidation so much otherwise if I didn't fucking.
Wow, way to roleplay, James. Way to roleplay.
I got my stats. Clearly, they're there for a reason. Clearly, I'm good at intimidating people if I need to. It's
This
my
really
dad.
nice,
Look,
wholesome
I'm
guy.
dad. I'm sterning. I'm telling her she needs to.
What'd you say? Repeat.
Okay. I want to talk to you and work this out, and I want to remedy the wrongs that were done to you and work through a solution. But right now, what you're doing is unacceptable and irresponsible, and I'm going to have to act again if you continue on like this. So just calm down and talk to me.
Wow, yeah, you really beat it. You feel the release of your body as like these thin, like pencils that are shoved in your are removed slowly, and you can like breathe for a second. And you feel her out of your head. And she reconstitute, floating a little bit right above your boss, Josephine, with a hand like resting on her head. Everybody's still passed out. Lights are still off.
I want to work with you on this. I like helping people. I want to help people, and you have been wronged. But we can't just go around and hurt whoever we think has done something. There were people on this team who had Eliza. I'm sure she had no idea. She's a wonderful lady. On the weekend, she volunteers at soup kitchens. Does that sound like the type of person who would kill your dad willingly?
Willingly shouldn't matter. Y'all were neglectful of knowledge. Why didn't you look into it? Why didn't you care about that stuff? Shouldn't you be ethically concerned about stuff? Shouldn't you make that your business at the place that you work?
Fuck up, you stupid girl. You don't know what ethics are. You're 9. But good people and bad people, okay? It's as simple as that. Look, yeah, I don't get into discussion with her about like, hey, we're just doing our job, man. We're not out here trying to look into every tiny detail of our freaking.
The Derek's an asshole.
I mean, we looked into as much as they told us, which was that we're building these tools for the government to make people's lives better. You know, we knew your father, and if we knew something bad was happening to him, of course we would have done something about it. But that just wasn't immediately easily visible to us.
Persuasion with advantage.
$11.
Fuck, dude. Come on. God. No, I'm so upset. It would have been such a perfect, beautiful ending. You
Fucking ready, my quickened. I'm sorcery points blasted. I'm ready.
you mention her dad again, and her eyes, like, she turns like a shade of purple and then red as she lunges at you.
Yeah, fuck this
Actually,
line.
no,
Fucking
sorry,
turn
no,
the
she
book.
doesn't. Sorry, no, she doesn't lunge at you. As she initiative order, what happened last? You broke. What happened last? You lost your save again, even with a 13.
Yeah.
Okay, then she's up in initiative. She fully grabs like. Jesus Christ. She grabs, as you mentioned, her father. Her body turns red. She grabs the head of your boss, Josephine, and fully snaps her neck as the head lands against the ground.
Fuck you, lady. All right. I want to fucking poltergust her ass.
Okay. Cool. A made-up thing that I've done. It'll be a dex saving throw. You rolled like a fucking natural 20 on making this thing. Is that right?
Yeah.
She has to beat a DC 19 strength. I'll give her the choice: strength or dexterity. It'll be dexterity, which is +1 versus a. She has to beat a 19.
Stupid.
So she needs an 18. What?
This dumb little girl beats a 19.
Needs an 18 or higher. You see her snap the neck of your boss, whose limp body hits her desk as her head thuds. It echoes in the room, and you lift up what is essentially from Luigi's Mansion the Poltergust as it flicked the on switch and
Mario!
as you see her like start getting sucked in, her body like vortexing towards the inside of this tube, and she starts like scrambling and grabbing at walls. She's like, no, and she's like fully slowly sucked into this tube, and is now inside of the poltergust, lightly tinted purple glass, and you see a very small, wispier version of her inside of your poltergust as you are now outside of combat.
Finally. Okay. I think that this would be an excellent time to use planar binding if I understand this spell.
Jeez. Level 11 sorcerer,
Yeah, no, level 11 sorcerer kind of strong. Okay. I want to cast it as a 6th level spell. So I attempt to bind this creature. It takes an hour to cast, and as long as it is trapped, then that's totally fine. And at the completion of casting, it must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, it is bound to serve me for the duration. And then it must follow my instructions to the best of its ability. It obeys the letter of my instructions. If it doesn't like me, it strives to twist my words to achieve its own objectives. But yeah, it needs to carry out my instructions.
How long does it last?
So because I'm casting a 6th level, it'll last 10 days.
All right.
And
Your charisma. Do you have the spell slot? After she used all your sorcery points?
yeah, I never used a 6th level spell.
Wow.
That's my 1 6th level spell I still haven't used.
How the hell, man? D&D Beyond was very kind with guessing what we would be streaming.
For sure. I've had a good life here, not using our other creator. Yes, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm still in Dark Realm world, is that right? The world is still void.
Oh, it's still like pitch black, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Other than like the glow of her now in the poltergeist.
Just like making sure the poltergeist is like a solid like containment unit that she's not going to be busting out of anytime soon.
Is that the question?
Yeah.
Arcana check.
I have fucking nat 20 this
Oh
thing.
yeah, no, yeah, it's good. It's solid.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna set it down and begin like channeling this spell to bind this other planar creature to my service.
She has to make a wisdom save.
Charisma, DC 17.
She needs a 14 higher. She does not beat it.
Woo! 10 days listening to all my commands to the best of her ability.
Go to therapy. Go to therapy. Go to.
That's what's happening. All right, so let's have a chat. We're going to talk about these issues and try to get them resolved.
She has like a straight face, and then she like lunges at the glass and tries to break it, and she tries going through the tube, and like to no avail, and she sits there in silence for like a full day unless you tell her anything.
No, you will stop trying to attack me, and you and anyone else. You will stop.
So you're thinking really hard about how to get.
You will stop trying to harm any humans, and you will stop causing harm to any humans. And you will talk to me and try your best to find an agreement that suits us both.
You let her free?
Oh, fuck no.
You say that. Fine.
All right. So you just want revenge against the people who hurt your father and by proxy you?
Well, I'm halfway there as she looks at the dead body of your boss.
Go spend some sorcery points. Do I have sorcery? You said I had a shit ton? Okay, that if I have a
It'll
shit
say
ton,
it on D&D Beyond.
I can't find it anywhere.
It'll be at the bottom. You probably, the number of time, because it's the number of sorcery points is equal to the level, so whatever she casts Thunderbolt at, you already have minus that. It's unlikely.
I'll take my rest.
How long does the raise the dying thing last?
Raise dying. It's like 10 days, I think.
So you have 11 sorcery points per where you're at.
Oh, sick. So I can definitely cast it. Oh, wait. You mean total?
Yeah, total.
Oh, I have no idea. I've done quickened like twice. I've done...
Oh, then yeah, I don't think you do.
Yeah.
How long does the raise the dying thing last?
I think it lasts a good while. I think I'm getting out of this pretty good.
Like after the person dying, how long? Or like how long can you?
Raised dead is 10 days.
You're good. You can heal. You can raise.
Well, I'll talk to her first. But it is definitely assumed that sometime in the whatever after my next rest, I'm going to do that. So look, that is so blue. Let's talk about this. I'm gonna bring her back. We can't just go around doing harm to people. Like, I understand that harm was done to you, and now you want to lash that out on other people, but what if these are parents of kids? What about their child? You want them to come after you? You want an endless cycle of revenge?
Give me persuasion with advantage. I mean, obviously she listens to what you say, but...
Yeah, no, she doesn't have to, like, believe me or anything. 23.
You see, after you mentioned, like, kids of other parents, she fully just like breaks down crying. Sorry. He did know. Thought about it, and it felt good in the moment that they should get that too. They should feel the same thing that I felt.
Eliza in there, she has 2 little baby boys she comes home to. She cooks them pancakes on the weekends, and they all sing songs in the kitchen. Do you think that's it's not okay what you're doing. We need to think about our actions. Otherwise, those two boys are gonna grow up without a mom.
Oh.
I want to help you, and I want to get through this. It's not okay what happened to Hector, and we can find the source of this together.
I mean, look in her papers and stuff.
You think that she was completely aware of all of this? I mean,
and if you want to do like a long-term investigate,
yeah, let's do a little investigation together. You
can do your take 20. She can literally point you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, for sure. She knew. She was fully aware and was comfortable.
Did Hector know?
No.
Interesting. That seems like a complete oversight of governmental. But I guess Project MK Ultra and the CIA happened. So man, we really gotta reform our government here. Yeah, we'll find something to do about this. Would you want to? I mean, if you want to, everyone can see you and you can kind of exist, right?
Feel bad.
Like we could work together and solve this issue at a much bigger scale than just killing the people who wronged you. We could make structural change so that this doesn't happen to other people, thousands of other people around governments across the country.
Another persuasion with advantage.
I know it sounds daunting, but this is something that we can really cause a large scale positive change with. 20, not raw 20. Wait, I mean dirty 20.
I apologize. Guess. Keep me safe, yeah.
I think people will understand what happened, especially because you're a young girl and you were lied to and harmed in this way. But I think your story will be important. I've always thought it would be nice to actually do something worthwhile. Like, it's been fun to live comfortably, but I've always thought maybe there is a bigger purpose out there, and I think you've shown me something that this could be.
As you say that, she has like a little shy smile face. Are you okay flashing forward, or is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, sure. I think my intention was like talk to her for a while, make sure she's cooled off a bit, whatever, revive everyone, obviously.
He for sure seemed cool.
Get her to some like therapists in that 10-day span and like use the forceful cooperation to make sure she's like receptive. And then after that, like, yeah, I think just making sure
you can do like slow like releasing of stuff to like see how she interacts while still having like overall control, and you see like she's better on her own, and so on. And you collect all the information because she like fully controlled everybody being knocked out. That didn't affect the outside world. That seemed to be like confined to the White House, kind of, from when you leave after and round.
Oh, actually, yeah. To be fair, I just realized. I'll just tell her like straight up. We don't even have to tell anybody that you hurt them. Like, this can be our This can be our secret, and I think that'll help our case. I should definitely have the ability to handle that for sure.
I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, you can point you to all the documentation showing what the boss was aware of. And file that away before everybody wakes up. And we can flash forward to her, like, you don't know if it's like for show, like if higher ups even were aware of it and they're fine, but in the end she was arrested. And yeah, actually went to prison and not just like for a short time, and she paid her way out. She's now flashing forward, she's been there for a while. Other things have reformed. You are now, if you chose, you were offered the position to take her job and kind of lead, like make sure that things are being handled in the way that they should be, ethically, way that's safe for everybody involved.
I don't know. I think there's more that can be done. I think if possible, I'd like to take on a more active role in shaping these systems at an even bigger scale, like becoming an advocate or a lobbyist alongside alongside my new friend whose name I don't know.
Her name?
Yeah.
Her name's D.
D? Yeah, so alongside D, I think I'd like to work so that things like this never happen again, and these types of complete ethical violations don't happen. Yeah, I think I'd like to become partners in that way and pursue that line of work.
Yeah.
Because I think I've realized that it's not enough to just chill and do my thing and think I'm helping people.
She happily and wholeheartedly accepts and is so like happy with what you've done, and she's around as much as you want her to. Those 10 days and for...
I would love if she wants to, like, even while she's I think for a long time I wouldn't feel comfortable without her being in like a facility, like a rehabilitation place, like essentially a giant poltergeist chamber where like she is separated from the outside world until we're like really sure that she's stable. Mm-hmm. But I think I'd love to like go in, have meals with her, introduce her to Calcifer, have meals with the three of us, hang out in that way. And I think I would love to, it seems like she probably doesn't have a home of her own, a place, like any family now at this point. So if she's comfortable, I think Calcifer and I would probably both be happy to have her around.
Yeah, the three of you for years to come spend time together, and you see her grow, not physically because she's a ghost, but like mature as like a real kid would. And you guys have a wonderful...
Introduce her to Miss Lee, get her some fish.
It's Mrs. Way now.
Oh, get some Mrs. Way.
Yeah, as she remarries and still keeps the name cover.
Mrs. Lee's. All right. Oh shoot! I bet I could make food edible for a ghost. I bet that's in my magical capabilities.
With your level 11 and probably at this point higher, you figure out how to make food ethereal. And she absolutely loves Mrs. Way fish cookies. That is the end of our adventure for today. Thank you all for tuning in. This is the Assorted Adventures live stream. We stream Saturdays at 8 p.m. CST and Tuesdays at 5:30 p.m. CST. Feel free to join us. You heard it here first. There'll be a podcast soon. Not related to this, but something that if you like this, you'll probably like it, and we'll get that information out there soon enough. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate the hell out of you. Hope you had a good time.
Have a good life. Remember to follow.
Oh yeah.
Or subscribe.
Follow and or subscribe. Yeah.
In showbiz.
So they say it helps. We appreciate it.
Check out our shorts. They're really good.
They're pretty pretty popular on the YouTubes. Hey, check them out. Pretty good. Like and subscribe. Yeah. All right. Thanks everybody.